Ah. Where did the nail clippers go? Okay, I put them over there. Man, Twitch is really annoying my Nana, huh? Ah, there we go. Yes, okay. Good. Now, let's see. Well, it's the only platform that I've been able to get to work. So now we gotta go meet all the students.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers' Academy, correct? To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me.
So we're gonna view quest.
May I ask a favor of you?
You should speak with every student you can. This might be your only chance to see what they're really like before you become a professor. Then the informal introductions. Quest. Speak to the 3 house leaders and gather information about the students in each house. The students can be found in the reception hall on the 1st floor and throughout the Officers' Academy. Quests. Quests are tasks given to you by people around the monastery. Those who can give or are involved with quests will have icons by them. Consult the quests menu to see the quests you have accepted. The icons beside each quest indicate their status. Icons for essential quests are red.
You there?
Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here. Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now, you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
Let's go and meet some hotties. The mini-map in the upper right corner of the screen shows your current location, the locations of important people, the direction to quest givers, and more. Zoom or change the map view with the ZR button.
Yes.
Whoa, that's my phone. I gotta go talk to Edelgard. And holy crap, my phone's going to die. I better plug my phone in. I don't think my phone's ever actually zeroed out. How dare you, Mom? How dare you? But anyway, let's go talk to Edelgard.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresvelk. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
So who do you want to know about first, Nana? Nana gets to choose. I don't know if Twitch copies over the chat over to YouTube, but Nana gets to choose which one to check out. Let's see, Petra?
To the west of Foglin is an archipelago called Brigid. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Brigid is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
She's kind of cute. Looks like she's got a scar underneath her eye. And her defining ability is Hunter's Boon. Grants crit plus 20 when foe's HP is below 50. Nice thighs. Looks like she's weak to... She's strong against swords, axes, bows. Or maybe that's the ones that she can be good at using. And sucks at using magic. Yes, her hair is really lovely too. It's a nice fat braid. Alright, who's next? Linhard.
He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping. If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire.
Yep, sleepy boy. Yeah, you were saying he looks like Haku from Spirited Away. But he has Catnap as a defining ability. If unit takes no action except wait, recovers up to 10% of max HP. So he looks like he's good with magic, and I'm really... What the... Grab this. Now that the ice cubes are nice and dissolved. It's kind of watered down. You catnap 24/7. Well, you're awake right now. Who's next? Unless you're sleep typing. No, you're not dreaming. These are all sexy guys in the newest Fire Emblem game. And cute girls. So we saw Petra and Linhart. Who's next? Casper the Ghost.
He's the second son of Count Bergliez. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him.
So he's a reckless little jerk. His defining ability is Born Fighter. Adjacent foes suffer AVO -10 during combat. I think that's their avoidance stat. Soon, dear. I don't know. So who's next now? Take your time. Ah! I sucked up a lemon seed. There's a lemon seed in my strawberry lemonade. Let's see. Dorothea.
Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy.
Her defining ability is Songstress. Adjacent allies recover up to 10% of max HP at the start of each turn. I like her hat. I really like her hat. Yeah, song person. Really cute hat. There's 3 more. You pick. Ferdinand. Ah, Ferdinand is the one that Anamboing is in love with. Pay attention, Anamboing. If you're watching my stream, if you're watching my archived stream in the background, pay attention, because here's Ferdinand.
For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating. His house is that of Duke Iron, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is, perhaps, too pleased with its own status.
His defining ability is Confidence. Grants hit and avoidance plus 15 when unit is at full HP. Interesting. Look at that hair. That is some orange hair. I mean, it could be more orange. It is hot hair. So we've got Bernadetta, Edelgard, or Hubert. Hubert is next, apparently.
Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child.
So he's her servant.
You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
Defining ability, Officer Duty, grants Might plus 5 with Gambits. Whatever the crap that means. So now we just have Bernadetta and Edelgard left. I should probably ask Golden.
Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant, arrogant even, but there's little to be done. One day I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities.
Imperial lineage. Multiplies experience earned by 1.2. She has a nice little mini cape. And then lastly is Bernadetta.
She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry. I'll make sure she finds her way to class.
Aww. Defining ability is Persecution Complex. Grants attack plus 5 when unit is not at full HP. Yeah, her hair is pretty nice. I just want to stick my fingers in it and ruffle it even more. Fluffy.
Okay? Yes.
Okay, that's Edelgard. We can talk to Edelgard.
That's so.
There's some dudes here.
A moment, please.
Yes.
Oh, hey, I think these are the classrooms. Yep, there we go. There's the classrooms. Butts.
Hey!
This is the classroom of the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Our house leader is Princess Edelgard. There are many other nobles among our ranks as well.
Let's go in here.
Oh. What? I don't talk to strangers.
Aw.
Bernadetta, this is no stranger. Our house leader owes this person a great debt. Is that not right? I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family, the Empire's foremost house. Are you going to join our class? I look forward to getting better acquainted with you.
Better acquainted how?
Greetings. Hello.
Well now, you don't have a familiar face. What brings you here? Oh, my name is Dorothea. Before I joined the Academy, I was a member of an opera company in the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime.
Maybe.
Is it true that you saved Edelgard? That's incredible. The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Linhart, goodbye.
Rude! Did you see how rude that guy is? He just told me goodbye. To that, I'm just gonna drink some lemonade. That's what I have to say to that. Yeah, what a rude butt. I would smack him if I could.
Sheesh, Linhart. How'd you get into the academy with those manners? So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class.
I don't like you. You're rude.
I am Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Edelgard.
Wow, he sounds like a kiss ass.
I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness. You have my most sincere thanks. This is Petra. She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire. Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Hello. I am called Petra. I am pleased to be meeting with... I am pleased to have met you.
Is there anybody else in here that we need to talk to? He just need more sleep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh.
Hey!
Yeah, I should get out that wooden paddle with holes in it and spank him.
Okay.
Hey, hey.
The Blue Lion classroom.
Hey.
Ah,
I have no idea where Dimitri is.
Hey, hey.
Okay.
This classroom belongs to the Blue Lion House. Our house leader is Prince Dimitri. All of us here hail from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Well, I don't know where Dimitri is, so let's talk to these guys.
Well, well. It must be my lucky day today, being approached by such a beauty.
Oh my god.
I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier. Feel free to say hi whenever you like.
He's hitting on me already.
Thanks.
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you. This here is Dedu. He serves Prince Dimitri.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness. Words cannot express my gratitude. Should you ever require my strength, please know that I will hasten to repay this debt.
Yeah, he's hot. He's totally hot. I mean, look at that hair. Oh, you want his ass. There. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it, Nana. Stare at it forever. Stare at it while I drink some lemonade. Yes! Gimme! That's what Nana says. Anyway, we can't stare at his ass forever, unfortunately, or else we won't get anything done in this game.
And who's this? You don't look familiar at all. Do you work here at the monastery?
Oh, Mercy! Do you think this is that mercenary people have been talking about?
Now that I think about it, that does sound like something Dimitri may have said. I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers Academy too, then? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and this is my best friend.
I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, God.
Yes.
ah.
I have heard all about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Fargus, I thank you.
He also said you're quite skilled, and he doesn't just say things like that. I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
Ooh, he wants to beat me.
Felix, must you always speak of fighting right away? Oh, and, you may call me Ingrid.
Oh, God.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Nana, careful. I don't want to get my Twitch account banned. Let's not say that specific word in my chat. Well, I don't know the exact terms of service. Well, I think as long as you're not, like, streaming the stuff. Yeah, sure, go nuts. Go nuts. Just as long as I'm not live streaming the act or something like that.
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you. This here is
I already
Dedu.
talked to you
He
guys.
serves Prince Dimitri.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness. Words cannot express my gratitude.
Peanut butter jelly time?
Should you ever require my strength, please know.
I love that song. So let's go to the next classroom. Oh, wait, there's Claude. Hi, Claude.
Well, well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
All right, Nana, time to pick your choose. Who first? Okay. I knew you were gonna say that.
Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well.
He's curious about me.
But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little.
He wants to learn about me. Come here, Jim. Jim, why are you ignoring me? Dear Prince. Dear Prince. Who's next? Raphael.
He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and actually that's about it.
Training and eating. He certainly does look like you know what? He looks like that if you look at him, he looks like that miner guy from Castle in the Sky. He looks like if he flexes his muscles, his shirt will freaking explode. That's what he looks like. The wife goes, I'm not mending that.
He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died. Despite
Oops,
all
I did
that,
not mean
he's
to
just
do that
about the
again.
most.
Hi, phone. All right, who's next? Oh, I love that movie too. Lysithea.
Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know?
How rude. Claude, you're rude. So rude. Mastermind. Double skill experienced earned in battle. Interesting. Nana says, Claude rude but too hot for me. And Anam Boing is a sucker for girls with white hair. Silly game. Anyway. Oh my god, she's got like navy blue tights. Alright, who's next? Hilda.
Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit.
Goneril? That sounds like gonorrhea.
If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess.
Defining ability is Advocate. Adjacent male allies deal 3 extra damage during combat. Who's next? It is super cute. Marianne.
Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter. And that's pretty much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak.
So she's like an angel. Defining ability is Animal Friend. Unit recovers up to 20% of max HP at the start of each turn when adjacent to a cavalry or flying ally. That could come in handy. Yeah, Animal Friends, that's the defining ability. Yes, fresh. Protect. Must protect. And next. Ignatz. I think he's cute.
He's the second son of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents.
That's sad. His defining ability is Watchful Eye. Grants hit plus 20. What, doing things only so you can please your parents? Gotta make sure to do things for yourself, you know? Next! There's only 2 left. Claude. I like him. Oh wait, you already said Claude. I thought you meant this guy. No, we already know about Claude.
He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man.
He's a ladies' man.
That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again.
Defining ability. Distinguished House. Unit deals 2 extra damage while in formation with a battalion. Yes, he's a ladies' man. And then last is Leonie.
Leonie enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
Defining ability is Rivalry. If a male ally is adjacent, unit deals 2 extra damage and takes 2 less damage during combat. So apparently I need to put her next to the boys in battles. Huh. Anyway, now we gotta find freaking, what's his name?
What do you think?
Dimitri.
The Golden Deer House is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Our house leader is heir to the Alliance's leadership, House Regan. We have plenty of other prominent nobles as well. What do you think?
Ah, you must be that renowned mercenary. Perhaps you'd like to join me for a cup of tea sometime.
Yes, I would like to join you for a cup of tea.
My name is Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. You will want to remember it.
I will remember your name.
So you're the skilled mercenary who saved Claude, are you?
Oh, you are? It's such an honor to meet you. Ignatz Victor. My parents are Alliance merchants.
And I am Lysithia von Ordelia. Please do not forget it.
It's like this.
Hey, are you that mercenary? Everyone's been talking about you. I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril, and her name is...
Marianne von Edmund.
Are you joining the Knights of Saros or something? Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
Are you someone's guest? The dining hall's that way, if that's what you're looking for.
No, I'm not looking for the dining hall.
No, Raphael. That's Captain Gerald's kid.
Hi, I'm Leonie Pinelli, Captain Gerald's first and greatest apprentice. I'm sure he's told you about me.
Nice to meet you. I'm Raphael Kirsten. Who are you again?
Who are you again? Wow. Alright, now we gotta find Dimitri. Where the heck did he go?
Yes.
Pardon me.
Okay, so we were already in here. Where the crap did Dimitri go? Raphael, precious boy. Every time I hear the name Raphael, it makes me think of Raphael the Raven from Yoshi's Island. Ah, there's Dimitri.
Right.
Hello, Dimitri. How are you today, sir? Of course, just for Nana, because Nana's here. But stare at that. Nana's like, yes. Yes, stare at that. Anyway, we do need to talk to him. We can't just stare at his butt all day.
Okay.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance.
Holy fuck, what?
In any case, welcome to the monastery.
I know, right? Dimitri is so hot.
I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the Blue Lions catch your attention?
I'm sure you want to know about Dimitri first. Yes, his voice is very attractive.
Me? Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think? I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped.
Ori told me what happened to him, but I'm not telling you.
Hello.
Okay, who's next? The shy pose. Nope, no spoilers. No spoilers for Nana. Felix.
Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy.
He seriously reminds you of Sebastian if Sebastian put his hair up.
He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime.
Considering he told me to fight him, like, just from talking to him. Anyway, his defining ability is Lone Wolf. Unit deals 5 extra damage when no battalion is assigned or when battalion endurance is 0. Alright, and next. Yes, there's so many of them. I like.
He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was born a commoner.
He was born a commoner.
He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm.
He seriously okay, well, if you've ever watched Black Clover, this guy seriously reminds you of Luck. Who's next? Annette.
Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
Wow. Just like Setsuna from Fire Emblem Fates. The guy with the girl who was always falling in traps and stuff. Define the abilities Perseverance. Use Rally to grant Strength +4 to an ally. I protect. Who's next? Nana, who's next? Yeah. You gotta pick one. Sylvain.
Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help.
He's a skirt chaser. Skirt chaser basically means he's a lady chaser. It's another way of saying he likes to chase after the ladies. Nana? I'm not reading that out loud. His defining ability is Philanderer. If a female ally is adjacent, unit deals 2 extra damage and takes 2 less damage during combat.
Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help.
Lucky I don't wear skirts. Who's next? Crazy cat. Oh no, it's Asriel. Nana, who do you want to see next? Mercedes.
I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom.
Also, shut your face, Asriel. No spoilers.
She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her.
This is a no spoiler zone. Well, Nana was a grumpy boy earlier, so I decided to let him pick which characters to learn about. I think we just have Dedu and Ingrid left. So do you want to see Dedu or Ingrid? Ingrid it is.
Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
Is she looking at her fingernails?
Dedu was born in Dusker, and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years.
He kind of reminds you of, Agni, the guy in Black Butler who, well, no spoilers.
He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man.
Fighting ability is Staunch Shield. If unit takes no action except wait, grants defense +4 for 1 turn. Interesting. That's everyone, though.
I appreciate your effort.
Completed the quest. Silly cat.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
He is so rude.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
Which house will I choose? We're going with this
So
one
you have
first.
chosen the Blue Lions led by Dimitri, correct?
Hell yeah.
Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers' Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
We're almost up to the point in File A.
Wait, does this mean our new professor is... No, I really can't believe it! But I was speaking to you so casually, as though we were companions. Oh, I am so sorry, Professor. You just look the same age as the rest of us, and... Oh, and I'm sorry I just said that too. I really must watch my tongue. You say that, but I just don't know about all of this.
I'll admit, it doesn't sit well with me either. After all, we wish to show you due respect.
Sure, but if the professor says it's okay, shouldn't that be enough? That is, if your highness can consent to such a thing. After all, we're already speaking this way to our future king, so we may as well relax our speech with our professor too, right?
Well, we're not in the kingdom, so it only goes to follow that we should all speak companionably. I concede. If the professor says it's fine, we ought to accept that kindness gratefully.
As for me, I'm not sure I can manage.
You don't have to force yourself if it's too difficult. You're fine with that too, right, Professor?
Such benevolence is a sight to behold. I don't suppose you would care to join me for tea. We could discuss education and marriage.
He wants to marry me.
Control yourself, Sylvain. I have more important matters to discuss with our new professor. Come to the training ground later. There, you will show me what you're capable of.
You aren't wasting any time, are you, Felix? As it were, count me in for any such battle.
Pardon me, but I would also love to observe you in battle for future reference, if that's okay with you.
Ash, I won't have you speak of merely watching. You should join us as well.
If you get injured, simply say the word and I'll patch you up straight away.
Your Highness, do take care not to go overboard.
You worry too much to do. I'll be fine, I promise.
My companions, is there not something inherently wrong with crossing blades as a way to bond with each other?
Huh, I never thought of it that way. Well, if that's how you feel, I suppose you'll just stay behind while the rest of us are at the training ground?
You can cross blades, but you're not supposed to cross streams.
Ingrid, my dearest friend, you really are too harsh on me.
Well then, Professor, what do you think? As you can see, the Blue Lion House is a lively bunch, but you'll find none who work harder. I'm certain we'll cause our fair share of trouble, but I'm very much looking forward to the year ahead.
Seriously, the hair on the female character reminds me of Lucina. Is Nana still grumpy boy? I knew it. Received 1,000 G from the Church of Saros as funding for this month's activities.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise. You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything, absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while.
That was... I hit the squid bag button by accident.
Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate.
Oh my god. That music reminds me of the music in the Temple of Time, in the Temple of Time. In Twilight Princess.
They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines.
You know, the music part before you actually enter the dungeon. That's what it sounds like.
Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now.
And you believe I have a crest?
I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all.
Do what you can to find out.
Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here. What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling! Ahem. Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done.
Okay, see you later.
What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps... What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
Creepy old man.
With each moon, professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month and when.
The calendar. The monastery's schedule features different events on different days. Each week you will have one day off, when you may choose an activity from the list. Your only option at first will be Explore. Select the calendar with the directional buttons to view the schedule. Events, first day off. House rivalry battle, and also Ferdinand's birthday. Let's go explore. So this is my room. I thought I heard a girl's voice, but I must have been imagining things. It's a nice room. Could use a little decoration though. Like maybe some plants and stuff. Let's look at the bulletin board. So we have 3 quests. You still with me, Nana? Alright then. Hey, it's you.
These are the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here. Your room is here at the end. Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety. Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
I trust you're eager to face the Black Eagles in battle. Enjoy the thrill of anticipation while it lasts. Soon you'll wish you had chosen to lead our house instead.
If you continue to insist on distracting me, I will have no choice but to get rid of you. Joking, of course.
Yeah.
Listen to this. Wow, Yuritsa sure seems strong. I kind of thought he was going to be the new professor assigned to our class. After that teacher ran away during our outdoor training, I figured Yuritsa was a natural replacement.
I'm not sure if you can hear that in the background, but I'm sorry.
I was surprised when you were suddenly appointed professor instead.
I don't want your talk about underwear on my stream.
I don't think I could hold my own against Yuritsa in battle. I could probably take you, though.
Not a chance.
You really think so? With enough training, I'm sure I'll beat you someday.
You will never beat me, pleb.
What? I care nothing of friendship. If you have no business here, leave.
Is he wearing a mask? I can't exactly tell. It looks like he's wearing a mask. Anyway, he's creepy. If you have no business here, leave. Fine. I will.
Listen to this.
Oh, is that a giant windmill?
Okay. I'm not too keen on the professor of my class. I really hope to focus more on strategy. Maybe I should talk to my professor about transferring to a different class.
You really like that masked guy, huh? Hey, it's Dadu and Dimitri.
His Highness has said that he trusts you, and I have no cause for doubt. But if you mistreat him in any way, I will take action.
Ooh.
I have a request.
There is a dish I would like to make, but I need more of a certain vegetable to do so. I was planning to grow it from seeds in the greenhouse, but if you'd like to help. Green thumb beginnings. Grow plants in the greenhouse. Take Dadu's seeds and ask the greenhouse keeper how to grow and harvest crops. The reward is 5 mixed herb seeds, 5 western Faldland seeds, and 4 tomatoes. Also, it gives a 300 renown. I'm not sure if you've already seen this stuff, Nana, but I decided what I'm going to do. I'm gonna do a side-by-side playthrough. I'm gonna play the game myself, and I'm gonna stream. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the game myself whenever I'm not streaming. That way I don't get bored waiting. And then that means the stream won't be blind, or maybe I'll go farther and then catch up on my prime. I don't know. I should just stop talking.
I hear there will be a mock battle soon. We must not neglect our training. I trust that you will carefully study the strengths and weaknesses of each of your students, that you may provide effective guidance. Regardless of the results, this battle will be a great learning experience. Even so, what is the point of competition if the aim isn't to win? As this is your first time at the monastery, please allow me to show you the ropes. Both students and teachers of the Officers Academy are free to use the facilities within the monastery. For example, you can dine with others at the dining hall, or partake in one-on-one combat at the training grounds. I encourage you to wander around the monastery and lend an ear to the people living here. There are bulletin boards in various places around the monastery. Have you seen them, Professor? There you can find requests from various sources, as well as information about the market. If you fulfill these requests, you should eventually be able to use even more of the facilities here. The bulletin board gets updated frequently. You would do well to check it once a month. This probably goes without saying, but no matter which facility you use, it will take up a considerable amount of your time. It's helpful to plan out activities in advance, so that you don't mistakenly squander your time here.
You can explore the monastery as much as you like, but certain activities will only be available while you have activity points. When you are done exploring, press the L button to end your free time and proceed to the next week.
Professors at the Officers Academy are expected to have exceptional leadership skills. Students and teachers alike must devote themselves to their studies and strive to acquire great wisdom, even outside their respective fields.
Let's do some gardening in the greenhouse.
Hey, Teach. I hear there's gonna be a mock battle between the houses.
Look, Nana, it's your husbando.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit concerned about facing an elite mercenary like you. Maybe take it easy on us. What do you say?
Or is Dimitri gonna be your husbando?
Oh, Professor! Have you adjusted to life at the Academy yet? Me, I'm still not used to it. I'm not one for all this studying and training.
Hey there.
Smells like stinky pig. Oh my god. Look, it's Samo. Oh no, wait, that cat also has black on him. Yeah, it's black. The cat has black on him.
I'm Captain Gerald's first and best apprentice. I can beat anyone, Professor. Even you, if I have to.
Oh, you're gonna go eat? Well, then I guess I'll wait for you to come back.
It may have been only for a short time, but I learned from the absolute best.
Are you gonna be back?
Right.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna pause the stream then. You can message me on Discord when you're back.